This week on Stay Out of My Fridge, Meg ditches the meal prep containers to step in as co-host. We're going to dive into fall vibes, football, food battles, the chaos of school and soccer life, and Meg doesn't know this yet, but I'm going to put her kid status to the ultimate test. With trivia so tough, even Blockbuster would charge a late fee. So, is she going to keep her 90s card, or is she officially stuck in 2025? Let's find out as we welcome Meg as a special co-host, because apparently we're so busy that our kids are too busy to even do their podcast. What's up, Meg?
Hey,
How's it going?
it's going in a lot of different directions.
You aren't kidding. Well, between soccer with 2 kids, dance with 2 kids, basketball 2 kids, and coaching,
I was gonna say,
and
are you counting
here,
yourself
and
as a kid?
there. Well, yeah, I'm somebody's kid, but we survived the week, barely. We got headlights out, we got water problems, we got adult stuff happening, and whew, it's been a doozy. Cranky
Sure
kids.
has.
The full moon's over, but the crankiness of these kids is still quite out of control, and they got the sniffles. We just chalk it up as allergies, but I think it's a little bit more.
It's those back to school sniffles that all the kids are getting.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it working in a school. There's no way that I could. Better you than me. A couple more years will get you out of that school. How's that sound?
Sure.
You're like, yeah, not so much. Just kidding. You love your job, and it is a pretty rewarding job most of the time, I'd have to imagine.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. Kind of like coaching. That's why I'm addicted to the coaching. If anybody ever wants to get into coaching, did you guys know? You probably don't, because I think the wife barely knows that I finally released my coaching book. Not Every Kid Goes Pro, available on Amazon. Kindle version is there. Shout out to the person. There's been like over 100 and something pages already read on that, so that's pretty cool. Ranks 130 in youth coaching books on all of Amazon. Pretty
like
cool.
It.
Paperback, yeah, paperback edition is not out of it quite yet, apparently. With Amazon, it takes 3 to 10 days. At the time of the recording, we're on day like 4, so hopefully that comes out. We got some author copies coming.
Nice.
So if anybody wants an autographed one, hit me up. But yeah, what a week. What a week. And Meg officially decided she picked herself a football team. You want to talk about it?
Do you want to talk about it?
Not really, but I feel like it's relatable content. Well, you decided that you wanted to get in football a little bit, right?
Yeah, not a football person. I mean, I don't dislike it. I just never really gotten into it. It's not something my school had. I was never really exposed to it.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's fun to watch with the family.
Yeah, especially we have at least one kid super into it, one that pretends to be into it, and one that just doesn't care. And that's all right, because Sunday is probably, during football season, is my favorite day of the week. And
we're usually at soccer practice anyway, so.
Yeah, well, that's going to go away eventually, because you guys are one of the only schools that decides to have Sunday practices. So clearly your school is not a football school, because they're out there having practices on football day. But I just love Sundays, because usually we're home more on Sundays than other days. It gives an opportunity where we can actually have a home-cooked meal. We can do snacks. I mean, last Sunday we meal prepped homemade Lunchables. We meal prepped, what else? We had a nice dinner. I can't remember what we had, but it was probably pizza and things or something. We were at home, not on the road, eating dinner at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. We made some dessert. We had an apple crisp from the neighbor's apple tree, and it's just a good
muffins.
day.
It was productive.
We made muffins. Yeah, it was. Got to sit down at the table and sip a cup of coffee.
Laundry.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's like, this is boring. But when you're on the go, it's the little things in life that are pretty decent. So Sunday fun day is a little bit of a Sunday fun day, different than 15, 20 years ago for me. But it's a good day. So she said, not only do I love fall, not only do I want to jump into, enjoying it. And I mean, let's be honest, sports are better when you have a team. So what was your thought process? Like, how am I going to get a team?
Well, I thought it would be fun if we all had a different team that we liked.
Mm-hmm.
Cheering on from all different angles.
Yeah.
So I said, let me see the pictures of the mascots and the logos so I could pick by that and the colors. So I threw a few out.
Yeah.
What, like probably like 4 or 5.
So yeah, I sent you an image or showed you an image or you looked up an image of all of the 30 NFL teams.
And I said I picked a couple, and I said, "Well, what about this one?" And I got yeah, they're all right. And how about this one? Yeah, they're pretty good. How about this one? Ugh. I said, does that mean like they're not good, or I don't know what that meant? And what did you say?
I hate them. Probably disgusting, gross.
They're my rival.
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, I'm a Steelers fan, but I'm also a Pirates and a Penguins fan. I don't bleed black and yellow. I still bleed red, it turns out. So she went and picked who?
The Ravens.
Disgusting.
Oops.
Which I kind of had a feeling you were going to because you do love the animal raven. You don't hate the color black and purple. Like I should have saw the writing on the wall that you were probably going to go ahead and pick the Ravens, but
And I happen to have a T-shirt.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't
So
either.
it was destiny for you to, and yeah, it stinks. The good news is every year, no matter what, unless they redo all the divisions, the Steelers and the Ravens will play each other twice a year.
Nice.
And we will be enemies that day. I will never root for them. They're even playing the Kansas City Chiefs.
100% say this is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Which is good. So maybe you'll actually get into fantasy football a little bit more and check the team. You were in a guillotine league. You were the very first one of 18 people out. Sorry about it. Happens.
I didn't get to pick this time.
I know.
Usually when I pick, I do all right.
I know.
For not knowing anything.
You weren't around, so we did it for you.
I did get a football headband, though.
I do see that. Rocked it to school. It's you are very fall apparel. I love it. You love fall.
I do love fall.
What do you love so much about it?
Sweatshirts.
That's the thing, sweatshirts.
I love my hoodies. I can't help it. That's one thing that I can never just part with. I love my hoodies.
It's true.
I could be sitting outside on an 80-degree day and still thinking about my hoodie.
Yeah. The hoodie, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And now
I like the smell of fall. I like the cooler air. I don't like summer, but I enjoy the cooler temperatures more.
Yeah. And there's just something.
And it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, especially up here. I mean, the Adirondack Range looks really pretty. I mean, there's a lot of people that drive a long ways just to look at those leaves. We take it for granted sometimes. Like you said, the smell of the air.
It all just happens so fast, and then it's just ugly.
Yes, it's terrible.
And muddy and.
I think you're skipping the snow.
Well, that comes with it.
Yeah, I guess.
You get the dirty snow with all the sand on the road.
Let's not talk about that. Let's keep it happy vibes with the fall because I mean there's good things to it. And what's kind of nice, at least up here, and I don't know if it's everywhere, it's like the seasons have shifted a little bit, which is good and bad. I mean, was it a couple of years ago we were actually camping in our camper on Thanksgiving one year because it was warm enough. Mm-hmm. So I mean that's pretty okay. Does it suck when we still have snow in May? Yep, especially for a family that loves softball. But not only the air, it just smells different. Do I love the fact that it gets darker a little bit earlier? Ooh. But let's be honest, the food, the family activities, it does suck, I guess, a little bit of the first little bit of fall. I don't even actually know if it actually fall yet or not quite yet.
I feel like it's like the 20-something.
So officially, we're not quite there yet. Let's see here. First
I feel like it's like the 22nd or something like that.
It is Monday's September 22nd.
Oh, look at me go.
So we're a couple of days from officially fall, which is cool. But I guess what I was saying was the part that does kind of stink is when school gets back, football's back, fall's back. So the first couple of weeks getting adjusted back into school routine is
and Halloween's my favorite holiday. So
yeah, I know. And it stinks for you. Fall. Because the last couple of years we had Spirit Halloween that would come to our place where we do our shopping and stuff like that. And they decided this year, no, probably because the Canadian traffic is down quite a bit and they weren't going to make some monies, but that was a pretty cool store.
And I'm more of an apple girl, not a pumpkin. I'm not a big pumpkin fan. I like pumpkin baked goods though.
Really? I think it's all disgusting. I like to carve a pumpkin.
I would rather have apple.
I agree. Pumpkin spice, it's just not for me. Not at all. I don't get the hype. What's the hype about it? Do you think the people that love pumpkin spice eat pumpkin seeds? Or do they just like the
I don't
spice
think
in their
so.
coffee?
I think they like the flavor in the coffee. I don't like pumpkin flavor in my drinks.
It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Do you think that they actually enjoy it, or do you think that they do it to be like
I think some of
trendy?
them actually do.
What's wrong with them?
Hmm.
When you think fall, what do you think for food? What's the greatest fall food in your opinion?
Apple pie.
I was thinking
Apple rhubarb.
apple rhubarb or apple pie.
Both.
What's apple rhubarb? You just take apple and rhubarb pie.
together.
Is that when like the harvest of rhubarb is towards the end of summer? Probably.
It's like all summer. I like
Apple.
plain rhubarb pie. I like apple rhubarb pie. I like apple pie, and I like apple crisp.
Yeah, we had some apple crisp, delicious. With what was the topping that was like the MVP of the apple crisp?
Vanilla maple whipped cream.
I almost get goosebumps thinking
It was
about it.
so good.
What a find. Good find.
The local grocery store.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see. I was going to do a rapid fire with you, but we've already covered it. It was going to be apple cider, pumpkin spice. We already decided we're apple. I was going to say hoodies or flannel, but I already knew hoodies. But
Oh, that's tricky though. I do love both.
I'm a good flannel.
And I like to layer them.
Yeah. But if you could pick one, it's hoodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, see, I go flannels a lot, and I don't know. It's tough for
I'm
me to put
particular
hoodies with
my
the beard.
flannels, though.
Oh, tell me about it.
I like my flannels to have hood,
Mm-hmm.
baggy fit,
Mm-hmm.
and I like the softer, like I don't even know how to describe it.
Like the more hand rolled that they are, so it gives it like a nice
but,
worn.
but thin.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I'm more of a thicker flannel guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a guy thing. It makes my beard feel thicker. It's just a comfort thing. And I like the flannels that I can kind of unbutton and put them on. Sometimes with a hoodie, when it's tight, then the beard gets stuck. It's a thing.
And I don't wear mine buttoned.
Nor do you have a beard, so.
So, yeah, true that.
There we go. All right. Let me ask you this. What is the best fall smell in your opinion? Leaves, bonfires, cinnamon, freshly raked grass, pumpkin, apples. What do you think is the best fall smell? It's a tough one, huh?
It's also tricky.
Could be the smell of candy corn. No?
That's not it. I like the smell of like apple trees.
Yeah.
And I like the smell of a fall rain.
Yeah.
It has a different smell.
It does.
It's more vibrant.
Oh, it hits the
I like it better than a spring rain.
Yeah, it's hitting the freshly decayed leaves instead of the over rotted, been through winter muddy leaves.
And it's usually like pretty warm during the days. So when it rains, the rain is cooler. It's that nice contrast. And it reminds me of soccer season, I guess.
We were talking earlier how it's the season where it's these are fees in the morning, 70 during the day. So you wake up with the frost and heat. You got to crank the air on in the middle of the day, rinse
Windows
and repeat.
down on the way home.
It's an interesting time of the year where we live, the border town. But yeah, fall is in the air. It's good. It's busy. Let's, what's, I guess, not to circle back to football a little bit, but let's go back to the snacks. We skipped over, I think, the important part of football. I mean, now that you're a big football fan, there's quite a bit of rooms for snacks. And let's be honest, our family, we're snackers. You know, we can get the game day snacks. Like, what's the one or two things you're pretty excited about for some football snacks?
I just love snack attack dinner.
Snack attack dinner is pretty good.
Little hot dogs.
Those are good. We haven't had those in a long time.
Little hot dogs.
Well, I know. Cheese and crackers. Can't go wrong with that.
Cheese and crackers all
good,
day, every day.
Good mustard.
I like nachos.
Nachos are killer. They're a big hit in the house. We did nachos week 1, right? Not last week, the week before.
Yep.
We did some loaded nachos. Big hit in the house. I mean, I'm a sucker for the classic pizza. Last Sunday, I think we did the stuffed crust pizza, which was fantastic.
Jalapeno poppers.
Those are all right. Know what we need to do now that fall is pretty much upon us? We need a good chili. We haven't had a chili in a hot minute.
Yeah.
And it's awesome because when you do the chili, then you throw it in the fridge. Then you can do chili dogs. You can do chili nachos. You can do so much with chili. Yeah, let's bust out some chili. Week 3 chili or week 4?
It depends on the time that we have available. This weekend's pretty busy.
This weekend's probably not going to happen because we got to go 2.5 hours one way for a soccer game. I forgot about that. All right, no chili. Plus, we probably have to time it when Avery's not at the house because she's probably not. Does she like chili this week?
You never know.
Beef stew. We need some beef stew.
She doesn't like beans, so probably not.
But she liked beans the other day at Taco Bell.
True.
Interesting. And you crushed out, what was that, garlic dill dip? That's fantastic. You could probably smell it from here. I had some for lunch.
It's pretty good.
I guess was there an overrated? What, in your opinion, is the most overrated football snack?
I don't know.
You sound
Buffalo
like a kid.
chicken wing dip, maybe.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
A lot of people love it. I don't dislike it. It's just not my go-to. My oldest is probably going to be like, how could you say that? It's my favorite.
It's overrated.
She would eat the whole pot, I think.
Probably. But, I mean, it was one of those things. Remember when Buffalo Chicken Wing Dip made its first debut?
And then ruled the world.
Yeah. And it was like, you couldn't just have it once in a while. It was a staple of I mean, I think people bring Buffalo Chicken Wing Dip to Thanksgivings, to Christmas. It's everywhere now. And everybody claims.
And it is good.
Yeah, but everybody claims, oh, I make the best Buffalo Wing Dip. Like, get out of here. How are you? You have chicken. You have hot sauce, some cheese, and some what? Cream cheese? How can you fancy it up?
I don't know. My cousin made it this one time, though, and I will say it was the best I've ever had, and I've never had one like it, and I'm not a big Buffalo chicken wing dip, but that one, I could have eaten the whole bowl of it.
Interesting. So
maybe it was the platter it was in. I don't know.
It was the platter. What was it? I think the chip, the way that you eat it, I think is a big thing for me. You know, I think you got to go scoopables. I'm a sucker for a scoopable.
And
if it's
like
scoopable.
a nice thin chip.
Yeah, then they break.
I am that person that likes to use my fork or spoon to scoop it onto the chip.
Smart.
So that it's all. I like do the rations. You know, like apportion it out perfect, so I have just enough chips. It makes me mad when I get it off by a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably a thing.
Yeah, no,
undiagnosed. It's okay. But I think I got scarred from it because I don't know how many times I've gone in, like, got a scoop, but somebody else went and got a scoop and their chip broke and left it in there. Then the chip got soggy, so I'm eating somebody's leftover soggy chip in it. I'm just over. Give me chips and salsa.
That's what you're supposed to put on your plate, though.
I probably should.
Yeah.
But I don't always do.
I know.
Nah. Give me chips and salsa over Buffalo Chicken Wing Dip all day. I'm telling you. If you're Isla, mott sticks.
Mm-hmm.
With a cheese pull.
Right. She had a good one.
She had some pretty good ones in our
What's
day.
another? Oh, that corn dip.
Ooh.
That somebody makes when we have been over at the neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Somebody brings a corn dip and it's really, really good. I just cannot figure out
what makes
a recipe for it. I keep trying to find one and it's not the same as that.
Yeah.
That would be a good football.
All right, we got to stop talking food. Okay. I'm getting hungry. And you can tell it's back to school, football season. Our fridge is packed. Is there something, we were just in the fridge, is there something that you would consider weird in our fridge or different? Oh, there is something. What is it?
There's a can of red worms.
Oh, yeah, it is. I forgot those were in there. Imagine if somebody just randomly comes into our fridge and is like, what the hell? Not a football day snack.
No.
Well, we'll have Isla tell the story next week of why we have red worms in our fridge. No, that tops it. You win. There's nothing else more weird than that.
It's not edible to us. But...
No. Well, it could be, I guess. All right. Let's jump into this game.
Okay.
Unless you got something else you want to talk about. The only other thing I wanted to touch on, I guess, is how you think the kids are adjusting. Let's talk about that real quick before. How do you think they're adjusting to the crazy life of soccer and practices? And because a lot of people don't know, and maybe we don't really need it. It's not like an important thing, but Meg and the girls, they drive 1 hour to school every day, one way. It's a drive. It's an adjustment, and it's a lot. It does help that the oldest can drive now. So she is
Does it help?
It helps in the fact that she's getting some extra wheel time compared to if she went to the school.
Other kids in her class are getting like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. She's getting like a full 2 hours each day. So we're making some moves.
Yeah. But I mean, how do you think they're adjusting to the busy life?
I don't think it's really that much of a change because we were busy all summer, and I don't know. with soccer practice starting weeks before school started, we were still
Yeah.
making the drives. It was kind of an easy transition. A little bit harder to get up as early as they had to get up, but not too bad.
Kids
They've
bounce
been
back.
pretty good about it.
Yeah, and I think definitely the oldest does a fantastic job of balancing
Her
school, the
time management is
chaos, the
great.
homework, the sports. Like, does she get a little spazzy? Maybe that's right. We're stressed out at sometimes. Yeah, I mean life and stuff, but it's good to be able to balance the life of chaos, because let's face it, when you add kids, when you add this and that. I mean, I was talking to a guy at the counter today that I work with, and just, hey, what's going on? And I just casually talking about what we're up to, this and that, and he just kind of looked at me. He's a single dude, no kids, and he's just like, moments like this, listening to the stress like you and Zach and you guys have with coaching and kids and this and that, he goes, it makes me really value my own time. Like, he goes, I just need me time, and I have a lot of it. I don't know how you do it. Like, I don't, you just figure it out. I
It
love
just
it.
becomes part of you.
Yeah. So yeah, I know. I think they're doing all right. I think of the three that probably had the toughest adjustment, I think it would have probably been Isla, just getting up a little bit earlier and being in the grade she's in,
And now
just,
she's starting her own sport, which is this is her first one.
I know. So
I won't give away too much details because
yeah,
I'm
we'll
sure
talk
she'll want
about
to talk about it. But
yes, so,
I think she's a little more tired now that has started.
yes, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll touch base next week. We'll get an update from the girls, what's been good, what's been going on, all that stuff. We promised. Let's get in to the 90s trivia question to see if you can retain your 90s card. I'm not going to lie to you. Isla gets about 80% right every week.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to start you off with an easy one.
So how does this work?
So I'm just going to ask you a question, right? And you just give me an answer. There's no multiple choice.
Okay.
You just got to know it. We can talk through it. You can guess multiple times. It's not one and done.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question number 1. What was the name of the purple McDonald's character in the 90s Happy Meal crew? The purple one.
Hamburglar. He's got the black and white stripes.
Just made a resurgence pretty recently. Like, I think he had his own.
I know. Does it start with a G?
It does. It's nothing but a G thing. Maggie. Come on. I know.
It's like right on the tip of my tongue.
Think about it. Purple. I think they had like his own shake, his own Happy Meal recently. Well, recently within the last year, I would imagine.
All I can think of is like Grumble, but I know that's not that.
I'll give you the clue. The first 2 are correct. It's not Grumble. We'll go Wordle style. You also got the correct. So it's GR.
Grimace.
Grimace.
I knew it was there.
You got it. We got there.
It was like right there.
This one.
I've had a long, frazzling week. Give me a little bit of slack, okay?
Okay. This one's hard. This one's a tough one. We're ramping them up. Who was the host of Legends of the Hidden Temple on Nickelodeon?
DC Slater.
Easy Slater. No, he was too busy on Saved by the Bell.
What was he on? He does
something now, but in the 90s he was probably pretending to be a 14-year-old, but was probably 20. How that stuff works. Legends of the Hidden.
I don't know this one. I can't think of it.
Kirk Fogg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have got that one.
Fair enough. You're at 50% still.
Okay.
This one you should get. Which soda was neon green and marketed as fully loaded citrus soda?
Mountain Dew?
It's not the obvious one. It was a nice thing. I don't think they make it anymore.
Squirt?
No. They still make Squirt, I believe.
What? They do?
I'm pretty sure.
Mellow Yellow?
No.
They're all the same color.
They still make it. Green can, typically. Red on the logo.
Oh. No, that's clear.
That's still here. Yeah. I only remember this in the night. They maybe have tried to make a comeback at 1 or 2 times, but this screams Indies soda. Didn't come out before.
Surge.
Came out in the 90s, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I had to think of all the labels.
Yep. I mean, you nailed pretty much every soda that is green, so kudos to you.
They were all around.
They were all around and big. All right.
Mountain Dew. I can't believe that wasn't the one, though. Mountain Dew.
It was too obvious.
Yeah, but that was so big in the 90s.
It was. Remember, you could twist it off and win a prize and mail them in. You know what else was really big? Marlboro points.
Right.
But those are gone. They have
a weird one.
Old Uncle Stan, he's got a lot of Marlboro stuff. Yeah, I think my parents still have a towel from the remnants of it. All right, this one you'll be able to guess. I'm interested if you can get it on the first try. But
Okay.
no matter when you get it, you still can get credit, all right? What year did the original Jurassic Park come out? Obviously, you have a little bit of a thing. You have what? 10 choices, so you'll get there. But can you get there?
1993.
Nailed it. 93. Heck of a year. Heck of a year. All right. All right, let's ramp this up a little bit. You should get this one.
Okay.
In Boy Meets World, what was Topanga's last name?
Jeez.
What was her last name? She's made a resurgence lately.
Yeah, well, she has other shows.
Still looks cute.
She looks exactly the same.
It's weird, right? Just older, obviously. Topanga.
I can't think
Let me
of
see
it.
if I can give you a clue
I don't
without
know if
giving it away. It's a very common word that's used around this area as a last name. Not so much the last name itself, but things. There's bands that you know that have this in it, that even Isla sings sometimes. Cool voice. I think that's, yeah. There's a guy and a girl that sing in the band.
White.
No,
Right.
not the White Stripes. There's a college around here that has it in it. That's a pretty good clue.
Lawrence.
I was gonna say you were at this college last week. Yes, her last name was Lawrence.
Okay.
Now that you know it, you're like, oh yeah, Lawrence.
I got stuck on mascots when you said that.
Topangaroo, Topanga Night.
Stone.
All right.
Anywho.
You'll get this one.
I hope so. My brain hurts.
If you don't get these next 3, maybe 4,
I'm running on a low tank.
you'll be fine. Let's go.
Okay.
Which computer game had you guiding settlers to Oregon?
Oregon Trail.
There it is. Often dying of dysentery. Well done.
How do you say it?
Oregon.
If you were just speaking normally, how would you say it?
Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon is how everybody else around says it.
I think it's weird.
Anyways, which rapper famously said, "Can't touch this"?
MC Hammer.
Nailed it. What color was the slime Nickelodeon dumped on people?
Green.
All right. What handheld console, this one's tough, did Sega release to compete with Game Boy? This is
Handheld.
It was handheld. It was Sega's version of Game Boy. And you might not know this. I never had one.
Game Boy. I can picture it. I don't know.
Instead of Game Boy, it's Game something.
Game Box.
Giving up. Gear.
Game Gear. Yeah, I don't know if I ever.
Yeah, it was. You had to be a Sega guy. I had to give you a tough one.
I wasn't really a Sega person. We were Nintendo.
All right. This last one's a layup as well. What was the name of the beeper style toy that let you adopt and take care of a digital pet?
Tamagotchi.
Yeah. So totaling up your score, you got an 80%. So Isla, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree on this one. Meg, you get to keep
Of all the kids, though, she would be the one.
1000%.
She still goes through and watches all the shows and stuff. Yeah.
She's pretty cool. Not that the other ones aren't, but as far as the 90s, she gets it. Mm-hmm. So congratulations.
She even has like a mock Game Boy thing.
I know.
With 100 built-in games.
We even have a Game Boy up here. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. All right. Well, Meg, we went over the meal prep, the football, your killer 90s trivia performance. Maybe even next week, we'll see if the kids can survive an early 2000s trivia quiz. Now we're going to stick it in the 90s. I love the 90s. Well, we got a lot of things to do. We got to somehow figure out how to change a daylight / parking light on the old Jeep and try to get some sleep because we got a busy week. So lots of travel, lots of soccer. I love it. I love the fact that you were able to join us now that the kids were too cool for us, because we have kids all over this county and sometimes other counties. But can't thank you enough, Meg. Hopefully you had fun. Thanks everybody for listening. Hopefully you had fun. And that's all we got. We don't have any kids to tell to stay out of my fridge. And you're allowed in the fridge because 50% of the fridge is always yours, wife. So that's all we got. Anything else?
No.
It's time to raid. All right, it's time to go because I want some apple crisp with some of that maple what is it? The maple vanilla whipped cream.
So good.
Let's make a move. All right, we'll be back next week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Knock, who's there? It's the podcast you adore. Stay out of my fridge. We're back, ready to explore. Gotta tell a tale, gonna make you laugh, gonna make you smile. So buckle up tight, it's gonna be a wild ride. We're diving deep into your fridge where secrets